better time to make your home feel brand new? And sometimes it just takes putting a little simple collection on display to do that.
Like guitars.
Yeah.
Karen and I had the chance to speak with Shannon Milikowski from Ehrlich Decorating and Upholstery for some helpful tips. Take a look. So many people have so many collections, and there's no way to display them. You've got some great ideas for us.
Well, I think typically people who collect things tend to scatter them all over their house.
Exactly.
And then they live with people who say, that's clutter.
That is clutter, but when you specifically organize them in a way where they're displaying all together, it becomes a piece of art in a collection and something to look at.
Right, and something to say, oh my gosh, what's that? And people come into your home, you can explain, well, this is my collection of, instead of hiding it in your bedroom, in the living room, in the kitchen.
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, exactly. Just collectors.
So here's your example.
It makes it more purposeful. Yeah. So if somebody collects things from the beach or shells, and rather than scattering them all over your home, just put it in one area, display it. It becomes a nice focal point.
This is it's a beautiful case too that you're displaying it on.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the staging of your collection, right? You want to find the appropriate shelving unit or case or wall, because it doesn't have to be things you display on just a shelf. If they're knickknacks, of course, but you can display them on your walls,
right,
too.
Exactly.
Are there some rules? Like, that's the thing, is you might have this stuff, and this looks good, but if you just have a bunch of stuff and you layer it the wrong way, it's not going to look good. Well,
there certainly are the design aspects, or design principles, right? You want to display things typically in odd numbers, or balance the height. So on this shelf, for example, if you're going to do knickknack things, you want some things with tall, shorter, and I have kind of things of 3 or things
now,
of
Shannon,
5.
I would totally take all the large things and put them together, and then I put all the small things and put them together, which is totally wrong.
Okay, so we need a mix of height and just like you're doing plants, they say odd numbers, 3s or 5s or 7s.
Yes, typically odd numbers is best because it's more symmetrical, right? You have a center and then flared out like that. Yeah, odd numbers is symmetrical.
So this is a mirror collection?
Yeah, so if you are a collector of mirrors, or you like mirrors, rather than put a mirror on every wall in your house, why not display it on an entire wall, and it becomes an art collection, right? There's another wall of mirrors.
Now, did you just paint those all green?
Well, this particular thing, so you have a whole, we had a whole bunch of different mirrors, paint all the frames green, it becomes an art collection almost.
Oh.
And I always say, the more opportunity to see me, the better.
Exactly. Guitars, right?
That looks so cute.
It's a work of art when you display them all together like that.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Collection of weather vanes.
Oh, okay.
How awesome is that?
Why store them in your barn or in your shed? Put them as artwork. Clocks.
Clocks. I know a lot of people do clocks.
We have a lot of clocks at home, and we did something similar to this. I mean, we don't have that many, but rather than put a clock in every room on every wall, display it as a work of art.
Okay,
same with your family photos, right? Just in the way you frame them and display them, rather than have a whole bunch of different walls covered in different, you can make it one particular art piece. Even a collection of frames. All different shapes, sizes, you know, carvings, paint them all one color, paint them all white, and
you just spray paint them?
Yep.
Now this is interesting. So, I think this would be hard if you are actually reading the books, but if you have a lot of shelves to fill, you do colors of books?
Yeah, because it becomes an art piece, right?
Really, that's beautiful.
Why not display? Yeah, not many of us have collections of books with all those colors, but typically your bookbinders do have a color, so why not display them color-coded.
Color-coded, which is really cool. It's like my closet.
Yeah. And there's a color theme here, too.
There is. See, that's similar, a beachy kind of theme like what we have displayed here in the studio. But mixed things. You've got your books, your frames, your little accessories, and notice there are different heights and depths and different shapes. You know,
that's so cool, yeah.
Blend the squares with the rounds, with the
I've noticed if I take the jackets off, then the books look a little bit more uniform because the jackets have so many different colors. Yeah. And they look more, I don't know, antique when you take the jackets off. Yeah.
Definitely.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
It's always wonderful. All right, for more information, please visit ehrlichdecorating.com or give them a call at 860-244-3475 and tell them Great Day Connecticut sent you.